This is John Paul Rai coming to you from Tokyo, Japan. Some people call me. Today, going over some new details about the Rise of Skywalker, and supposedly we got some nasty stuff, or we got some, I don't know, let's just say adult-orientated stuff. You know, we've always been hoping that in the Disney trilogy somebody would get a limb cut off, or something would get a little bit nasty or violent, and we've had these Disney-fied lightsaber battles where they're hitting each other like sticks and like Nerf bats and stuff, and we haven't gotten much. Apparently, The Rise of Skywalker will be a little bit more gory or bloody, whatever you want to say. Let's get into this article. So here we see, new Star Wars Rise of Skywalker plot details revealed, characters' faces melted. Okay. New Star Wars Rise of Skywalker plot details reveal that at least one character's face is melted by fantastical energy. The plot details come from the British Board of Film Classification. Underneath their ratings info section, it details under the subheading Violence that the film includes fights with fantastical weapons, include impalements, and brief sight of blood and injury. A character's face is melted by fantastical energy. Probably it's going to be Rey killing Palpatine. Underneath the threat and horror subheading, we get even more plot details. A young woman finds herself alone amidst an arena of sinister enemies. Taunted by their leader, a character briefly becomes fanged and demonic. Probably that dark side Rey we saw, so Rey is going to be, beating the crap out of all these incredible enemies. Can't wait. The following text may contain spoilers. The Rise of Skywalker is a sci-fi fantasy adventure in which a band of rebels make their final stand against an evil power. Violence. Fights with fantastical weapon include impalements and brief sight of blood and injury. I hope there's some kind of blood and injury, finally. A character's face is melted by fantastical energy, threat and horror. Okay, so going over this again. There is infrequent mild bad language, including ass, as well as use of milder terms such as hell and damn. There are mild upsetting scenes. I don't know. I think ass is possibly worse than damn. This work contains flashing images which may affect viewers who are susceptible to photosensitive epilepsy, which I covered one video ago. I'll link that in the back in the end notations. I don't know about you, but this definitely appears to be hinting at what we can expect Emperor Palpatine to be in the film. And they say here it sounds like a Harry Potter character, which I don't know and I'm not very concerned about. They also get into some theory down here showing about how there was some Force usages in some Star Wars lore, comic books, something like that. If you guys know out there, more than I do most likely, Jedi Knight Tel Anger. The Force vampire was originally the Jedi Knight Tel Anger. Tel Anger was turned into a Force vampire via experimentation from the Order of the Silver Jedi. They were attempting to create a living symbol of the light side of the Force. However, their experiment went horribly wrong and transformed Tel Anger into a Force vampire who fed off the Force. Alright, so you guys who read comics and stuff, let me know. I'm not an EU guy, I'm not a comic guy. I'm just here to talk about the movies, the actors, how they're perceived, things like that mostly, but I'm interested. Vampire-like abilities were also introduced in Star Wars The Old Republic. The Sith Inquisitor class had a spell titled Force Drain. Okay, I've played some games in my time. Not too many, I just don't have time for games in my life. If I played games, you wouldn't be seeing this video right now. And I played plenty of games. Yeah, that's about it for this article. Just to do a little recap, it looks like, however it turns out, it is the Disney trilogy, so I'm sure it's going to be possibly not very satisfying, but apparently The Rise of Skywalker will have a little bit more violence and, adult-themed stuff in it than The Force Awakens and The Last Jedi, which were kind of on prequel level with the silliness, especially The Last Jedi with Rose and Holdo and Canto Bight and that kind of thing. So, but episode 3 of the prequels got pretty nasty. So, you guys let me know what you think about this down below. There's so much news out there right now, it's hard to cover it all, and I saw this article in the Mary Sue about how, of course, I disagree with John Boyega on The Last Jedi. It's really long, and I just can't get to it right now, but I will get to that thing, because, of course, the Mary Sue disagrees with John Boyega, and, of course, these left-wing media sources and shills are going to start disagreeing with the actors, and now the fans. The fans, the actors, anybody who says anything that makes sense about The Last Jedi and why it's bad, they can disagree with. But I'll be here And I hope you'll be here to keep telling them, sorry, it was horrible. Do a quick shout out. Shout out to David Rad, Rosvan, Don Adam, Chris Prasa, Alex Felix, Grandmaster Yoda, ASMR Relaxing Nature, Bobby Catalano, Matt Guyver, Zenmaster Me, and Phantom D Saint. And I'm going to do shoutouts like this. I'm just going to go down the line of my last video. That's it. I will see you next time. If you subscribe, please do. I mess up at the end of every single video. Not a complaint yet, so we're good. See you next time.
If you are not subscribed to this channel, The Entertainment Hacker, what are you waiting for? Smash that subscribe button now.